Oh, happy Friday, August 11th. Card a day reading. This one was. So you gotta. Whoever drew these, or painted these, or designed these, it's amazing. Gifted person. So, Dark Angel. Now, most of us will run from that thinking it's Satan. Oh my God, Satan. It's not Satan. It's not. So what that, we all have a dark self, a dark side, and we've all had dark things happen to us, and through that darkness, beauty grows. Even I use this a lot because it changed my life forever. Um, my son committed suicide, and through that death, I reached the depths of hell. I went to places in my mind that I was afraid I was going to get stuck in. Through that searching, I found things I didn't know existed, but I needed. And I had a lot of fear. I was scared of everything. Through that fear, I learned a lot. So I know a lot of people out there have a lot of stress and concerns and worries and fears. And sometimes we push those away from us. And I think I've been saying that a lot lately is stop pushing that away, bring it to you. Look at it and examine it. What is it to you? Because the more you push it away, the more it comes back to you. So I wanted to read a little bit on this because I usually think these say it much better than I can. I don't necessarily feel like I have these elaborate, amazing words to reach people. And sometimes I feel like the book can do that much better. Depends on the day, though. I might change my mind about that tomorrow. Dark Angel comes to you with a radical truth. Divine love is always there for you without exception. Love will never forget you. It will never stop caring for you, even when it seems most unlikely. In fact, especially then. The divine is reaching for you and nurturing you. Even our wounds are ways that we can discover love and divine grace through the healing process. The divine is always helping you remember who you are and find your true joy. When the dark angel appears, you are being given a gift of light, even if it may seem to be a hidden blessing. A dark mystery is one that helps us learn that even if things don't seem to be working out according to the timing or the methods that we believe necessary, the light and love of spirit are unfailing. If a door is closed in your face, it is the wrong door for you. Divine love will ensure that the right door opens at the right time. When you encounter darkness, how you respond can make either the dark or the light victorious. You can choose doubt and fear, or you can force the darkness to serve the light. I love that. Now I lost my spot. By choosing, so you can force darkness to serve the light by choosing trust and faith. You are spiritually advanced enough to trust unconditionally. That is the trust that burns bright, not only when things appear good, but even when your mind thinks things seem to be heading in the wrong direction. All right, so does unconditional trust mean that you give up on things if things get tough? Assuming it's not meant to be? No, that's not what that means at all. Relying on unconditional trust and understanding the dark mystery, you are willing to go through periods of not knowing. You are willing to continue on your path, even when you are not seeing immediate results, because in your heart, you know it's right. This type of trust is powerful enough to release any separation between you and the universe. You know that even when the universe guides you into challenging territory, you shall benefit, grow in divine power, and become the amazing being you are destined to be. I can't even tell you how much I believe that. I have had, I can only give you my personal experiences. I don't know how all of you guys experience things, but sometimes I feel like, God, are you always telling people how you do things or how you feel? I know it's because it's my video. Um, so, what I was going to say before I got off track, that in my life, things I've experienced, I really wanted to work with police when I first started experiencing things and getting information. Um, and I did. I was blessed to have a few amazing experiences where I got to help and do some things that I never ever would have dreamed of. And it put me mentally and physically, as awful as death and human criminal activity is, being involved in the situation was a high like I've never felt. Hard. I don't think I've ever felt it. Um, and when that kind of thing happens, I believe that's divinely guided, and it's because that's what you were meant to do, and that's what you were meant to experience. Um, but I only got to do those things a few times. A lot less than what I wanted. If I had my way, I'd do it every single day. Um, I've I still have things come up where I get to assist in certain ways, but not to the level I wanted. And there's a reason for that, and I know that. So when time is right, that will happen for me. I wouldn't, I believe in my heart I wouldn't have that draw if it wasn't meant to be, if it wasn't something I was supposed to do. Okay? With that said, because in here it talks about giving up on things and letting it ride, sometimes you have to. Stop poking, let it ride. I know somebody else, actually, there's quite a few people who I've connected with as of late who are kind of having the same kind of experiences. One person commented they're tired of letting it ride. I know. I'm so sorry. I wish I could fix that for everybody, but I can't. However, step back from it, examine it, put that little fucker in your hand and stare at it. What is that? What is it for you, and why are you giving it so much power? All right, let your light shine. Have a fantastic day, you guys. I went really long. Sorry about that.